concerns in the field. One of them you've already begun to mention,
Right.
is too rigid an approach to how we're doing it.
Right.
And what I heard you were saying before is, what, the institutionalization of?
Actually, even more the legalization of it.
Legalization.
The legalization of it, that it has
Okay.
been so, I don't want to say co-opted, but so now recognized within the legal system, whether it's because it's more expedient, you know, I get cases off my calendar faster, whether it's people see that it works, so now they want to be part of it. But the concept that we're going to make this part of the practice of law, whether that means you have to be a member of the state bar or you have to be a lawyer to be on a panel. And I think it really limits mediation to do that. And secondly, it sends the wrong message to the public. And the message that it sends to the public is, this is about issues. You know, this is about rights. This is about, you know, before you go to court, try mediation, see if you can resolve it. But if they see it as part of a legal process, first of all, we're only going to get reactive cases. We're going to get people who are far enough along in the conflict that they go, well, before I go to court, I should try this. But what about proactively using mediation way before a lawsuit is filed, or way before even anyone's thinking about a lawsuit? When I go and I work with companies, they'll say, well, we don't do mediation because that's more formal. We'll sit down and we'll talk about it. You talk about the conflict or talk about the problem. And I'll say, well, do you have a person assisting with that? And they go, yes, but it's not mediation because it's not that more formal legal thing, you know. And then when I'm looking at school districts and they're dealing with, in several states, including California, prior to a fair hearing, you can go to mediation. But you have to have your hearing filed first.
You mean for the IEP?
Yeah, for special education placements and
individual
IEPs and
education.
Individual education programs. Right. Yeah.
Okay.
And what happens is that if there's a disagreement between the parents and the school district, you file for a fair hearing, and then you can select to have mediation as part of that process. And I said, well, let's do it way before then. Why are we waiting until everyone's all positional and fighting and upset and have a hearing filed? Well, let's just pull it way back.